8 a.m. this Sunday morning, May 17th, 2027, or 26. Still early in the morning yet, but we already have this kicking off in our skies. Supposed to be in the low 80s today. Tomorrow, possibly right around 90 degrees. It's going to get sticky, very sticky, as we have precipitation in the forecast for tomorrow evening and Tuesday. Very pleasant and quite warm out here this morning. 9:10 in the a.m. on this Sunday morning, May 17th, 2026. We've got us a small engine aircraft that I've just heard. But before this gets away, let's go ahead and look at this. Yeah, fun stuff. Oh, I guess we can see this as well. Yeah, they're really mucking up the skies this morning, aren't they? And we could have a repeat of yesterday as far as ringed formations in the sky because of this activity, and we might even be able to see a little bit of it coming on already. Well, let's where are we at here? Right up in there? Well, if we can even... Yeah, I guess we are in focus, but yeah, we've got this coming on already. And of course, once again, there's the forecast and predictions for rain. But can we really call it a prediction if they already know what's going to happen and they're creating the scenarios for such events to happen? Yeah. So forecast is actually a proper terminology. We'll go ahead and tell you what the weather is before we cast the spells upon the skies in order to create said weather. And I guess as I'm waiting for a lot of content from last night to post, a lot of which, well, I probably shouldn't even be wasting my time uploading for multiple reasons. But I'm doing it anyways, or I have done it. By the time you see this, it will have been a done thing. Because after all, again, I show everything that leads up to certain sites and scenarios that take place here. And if you're not watching the evolutions of what takes place here, well, that's information that you are that's knowledge that you're just tossing away. Everybody likes to see all those pretty results, but nobody really wants to show the full operations that take place and how it evolves and transpires into those pretty sights. And then furthermore, nobody wants to really take any time explaining how these pretty sights come about. Yeah. Now, of course, I'm talking about colorations in the skies and not this stuff here. This is just part of the equation that can bring forth said pretty scenic sights. And that is enough. As I'm already pumping out enough content this morning, which is not from this morning. Well, get nowhere fast today. Even with all the so-called advancements in technologies, we get nowhere fast. You know, everybody wanted the Jetsons age to come about so we could have things just that much faster. So we could become, and that much easier, right? AI and robotics, flying cars, make life just that much easier. So we could be lazier. Oh, and flying cars? Seriously? Oh yeah, they're trying to make a big thing once again out of flying cars, if you will. More or less, you know, they're just hoverboards. But you know, we've had flying cars for years, people. They're called airplanes. Yeah. Combustible engines. It does not matter the size. All combustible engines operate the same. And when you figure that, you know, we went from the steam engine to the actual gasoline combustion engine. And of course, cars. But then we graduated to airplanes using basically car engines at that time. So we've had flying cars right along. We've just called them airplanes. Cars with wings that's existed for many, many years, and people still dream about driving a car with wings. Oh, people can be so dense. And so I don't go into a full-fledged rant. I am going to end it right here. Skywise out. 9:45 a.m. on the Sunday morning, May 17th, 2026. Well, let's just go ahead and show that much more. And it is already getting quite sticky out here. You know, it's that humidity factor. Oh, and yeah, people, just just let you know that yes, I have been seeing a lot of faces. Okay. Oh, jeez. So bright, so bright. That glare is such a fright. But yeah, this trail here, you gotta love how it's wisping out. Oh, and I can hear sounds of an aircraft. Always, though. And we could be seeing one any given moment. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Let's get in tight on this, shall we? But then over here, quite nifty looking too. Well, let's drop down the lighting just a tad bit. That's pretty wild looking right there. Alright. And of course we do have whether the camera will pick it up or not, I don't know, but I can see a slight outline of those so-called rings, more or less discoloration, not coloration. But yeah, more than likely the camera will not pick it up. Yeah, just another example of how these trails that are applied to the sky can come about in quite a wide range of variety. Pretty wild looking. And then we get over to this, and it's just complete yucksville. The Skyway's out. 10:30 a.m. this Sunday morning, May 17th, 2026. And now we have graduated to primarily clear skies, if you will. we do have some stuff back in here. We have a past streamer up in here. And if the conditions continue, well, that'll be just fine with me. I won't have anything to record. And that is our update. Screwy out. 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning, May 17th, 2026. My oh my. Such a drastic change to our sky. You might even ask, well, why? Why indeed? And yeah, we did leave behind a little bit of residue back here. Well, of course, we got quite the mixture of stuff, right? We go for this to this, as well as all this milky white haziness. And people want to claim that this is just all natural. But then, well, for a great majority of people, they just don't care. Sad. Skyway's out. It is noon o'clock on this Sunday, May 17th, 2026. Goodbye, blue skies. There has been a lot of aircraft activity, but because I have been uploading some very lengthy videos, battery consumption has been great today. And signal strength has been very weak. And, well, yeah, there's stuff I could zoom in on, but I really... No. Sky conditions, I just don't care to record now. And this is hot. When it's shining, it is hot. I don't know. A lot of this might burn off yet. Who knows? All I do know is, once again, the skies have been very active, even that with the small engine aircrafts. So, this is basically just an update of Yuck. Who knows what we might have. Oh, where you at, buddy? I know you're going to possibly swoop over my head, yes. See, this is worth waiting for as far as I am concerned. He's way, or it is way up there. Oh, I can hear a squirrel sounding rather upset out here. It sounds like it's originating from the feeding tree. Possibly issues with blue jays, as I am seeing them flying about. Alright, Skyway's out.